Hi all, this is Simona Rich. In this video, I thought I will show you some clips from the place that I've spent over a month this time, which is Fort Kochi. It's in the state of Kerala of South India. So here I'm leaving my homestay and going to the ferry. Sometimes I take rickshaw, sometimes I walk. It's not far, I guess. I spent maybe 15 minutes only walking. So here is the main tourist street of Fort Kochi. There are a few main small streets. It's a very small island, and it's liked by tourists. It has some nice cafes, and it's a nice place to relax, to visit, to relax. So I'm walking now away from the main tourist place. Also, this place, Kochi, is known for its beautiful churches. It has quite a few beautiful churches, and I already shown the picture of one chapel and one church that I went to here. They were so beautiful. So I'm just walking to the ferry, to catch the ferry to the mainland. And sometimes I stay only when I stayed there, and I visited this place quite a few times, maybe 5-6 times already. And sometimes, you can see here the pavement. It's very, very usual in India to have pavement as such, and also sometimes waste is near the street. But I find that Fort Kochi is clean. They just put out waste in the street, but then it's collected. And here, some of the days, I guess I took this video the next day, or maybe that day itself, I decided to take a rickshaw to the ferry. I guess I walked halfway and then I took the rickshaw. Maybe it was very hot, so you can see this is now very close to the ferry. So here we can see that I'm in ferry. You can see huge ship outside. I think it's docked. I don't think it's moving. And this ferry is extremely cheap. It costs around 1 cent to travel. And here you see very few people, but sometimes it's crowded. It depends when you travel. And there is also an air-conditioned boat, which is a little bit more than double expensive, but it's again just a few cents, so that's amazing value for money. And the travel is 20 minutes to the mainland, which is called, that city is called Ernakulam. So I'm traveling to spend a day in the city this time. But as I said, sometimes I just stay in Fort Kochi and just write, create videos, relax, go to cafes. So here it stopped, and now we are leaving the ferry. And sometimes we have to go through other boats and not directly. So we can see here another boat is parked, so we actually have to go through that boat to exit. Sometimes that happens, not often. And another boat, 2 boats are parked. So we can see here is the exit. There are many more ferries here, ferry boats. We are going out of this building. That's the exit gate. And I'm in Ernakulam here. Now we're exiting. This is the Ernakulam city. And now I'm walking to have some food. I know good air-conditioned place. I've been there quite a few times. It has good chicken. Unfortunately, only chicken. I wish they would have beef. That would be amazing, but I go there for chicken. It's so usual in Kerala in general to have beef fry, or in some places only chicken fry, chicken shawarma, and Arabian style chicken. So I'm going to eat an Arabian style chicken with Arabian bread. I forgot how it's called. My boyfriend really likes that bread and the chicken also. And look at the hair of this lady. Beautiful, the way that she wears it. It's very usual in Kerala to wear a hairstyle like this. And I'm in the street. It's not crowded. It's compared to other places, this street of the city is not busy. And here you can see sellers selling all kinds of things. Here you can see underwear and trousers and t-shirts for children. And yeah, sometimes there's no sidewalk, so I have to go close to the cars, but I see foreign people really are afraid of that. But you just have to go with the flow, and you don't get hit, because obviously the drivers are aware that you're walking on the street. So and here we can see I'm just passing a beautiful building, so I decided to take a video of it, but I don't know what that building is. Some kind of maybe public place. And now I'm close to the place that I usually go to eat when I'm in the city, close to the ferry, because I don't need to take a rickshaw. Here it's very close, so I can just walk there. And you can see so many colors. That's what I love about India. Just so many colors. Different colored vehicles, different colored dresses, different colored houses. I love that. And summer, eternal summer, always summertime. I love the climate. The climate of Kerala is the best. It's never cold. It gets, sometimes it rains all the time. There is a rainy season, monsoon season, and I love that season so much. My favorite season ever, because there are very few tourists, so I relax. And here is the place that I go to eat to. I don't even know how it's called. So I'm going to enter it with my umbrella. I take off my umbrella. And here is the waiter. He's always there serving everyone. I'm going to take a seat and I'm going to check the menu, but I usually order not every time the same thing, but quite often the same, which is shawarma roll or shawarma plate. So they are giving me now the plate. You can see some other girls here, some maybe school girls. Here is my chicken. This time I ordered BBQ chicken. And now I'm in another place in Coffee Day. I'm reading about Rekha. That time I'm making video about her. So here, and here's the guy that just sat just in front of me. Look, the cafe is completely empty, and this guy just decided to sit in front of me. This is really annoying, but this always happens in India. And here I'm leaving that cafe I had called Coffee, which is the most amazing called coffee in India, probably. Coffee Day called Coffee. This cafe is called Cafe Coffee Day. So I'm now going to the shopping center. So I just left the Coffee Day and I'm going to the mall, which is a beautiful mall very close to the coffee day. Again, it's within walking distance of the ferry. I can just walk for around 25 minutes maybe, and I reach that place. And I have to walk near the main street, and there are many clothing stores selling saris here, but expensive ones. This is the main road. I believe it's an MG road, but I can't be sure. It's called, I think, MG road, but I can't be sure if it's true. So now I'm close to the mall. I just wanted to take a picture to see how it looks like as a foreigner to walk on Indian street. But you would get totally different experience if you're in North India, where they don't see tourists. You would get so much attention from everyone. Everyone would like to talk to you. But here people are used to foreign persons, so some pay attention, some don't, so you kind of feel okay because when people pay too much attention, it's not nice. So I'm close now. I'm going into the shopping center. I really like the shopping center. They also have a very good coffee shop inside, and I usually go here to buy organic eggs. They have some organic things here, and it's quite hard actually in India to find organic things, but in shopping centers as such, sometimes they have organic produce. So that's the place. They have some foreign outlets like the Body Shop, and they have some as you can see, watches and clothing stores of foreign countries. So I'm just walking. I will need to go up the escalator to go to the place where I buy food. And here I'm leaving. I finished shopping and I'm leaving Ernakulam to go back to Fort Kochi. So this time the ferry is crowded. It usually is crowded. I was lucky that time not to get on the crowded ferry, but I went there I guess at 12 o'clock, and that's the time when it's not as crowded. So here we're leaving. This is the Vipin Island. This is yet another island. And since I filmed this in a few days, not one, I also took a picture of when again some other day I went again to Ernakulam, and I filmed the same street, but I more focused on what they are selling on the streets in case you're interested. So they sell sunglasses and clothing, and this is the place to buy extremely cheap things. But usually even Indian people, like middle income earning Indian people, don't buy anything from there because the quality is not good. But if you want cheap things, then these are the places to buy them. But if you're a foreigner, of course they will probably they will quote like 5 times or more as the price, but then you have to negotiate. So they sell handbags, and this day you can see more people on the street. And sunglasses are again so cheap here. It's like 100 rupees, which is I guess £1 something or $1 something. Here is the bus stop. And I love that there are so many people and a lot of young people in India, and the energy is very high. It feels like it's live. Everything is alive. That's why I love India so much. And here they sell earrings. I can't wear earrings as such because I get pain in my ears because of the kind of cheap metal that they use. And girls like to wear these kind of dresses. Even when they're older, they like to wear dresses as such. Although in our culture, probably women would not wear such a dress. But I think it looks really nice on them. It's also a city that has many hospitals. It has medical college. So this is a place also to go for treatments. And Ernakulam, like Kochi, is known for its churches. So now this footage is this time when I went to Ernakulam. I went to another place to eat, which is again very close to the ferry. And I ate there once and it had really good fish, so I went there again. And I ordered the same dish, but it wasn't as good, and the fish was smaller this time, so I didn't go there again. But the first time they served really good fish, and I'm just showing you the prices. Actually, in this place it's more expensive than usual, but I guess, the place looks more beautiful than most eateries in India, so that's why it's more expensive, little bit more expensive here. So it's a little busy here. This is my food, fish. I don't know which kind, but it has very few bones. It was very tasty the first time. And here I spent a lot of time in Ernakulam that time, so I was going back home late. So we can see that I'm on the ferry going to Fort Kochi, and it's very late. And the last ferry is at around 9 o'clock or something like that. This is this cute child that was sitting next to me with her mother. I believe this is a girl. And she has painted eyebrows and eyes because of the protection. They say that if they paint with kajal, eyes, and like this, and put a spot on the cheek, it kind of protects from the evil eye. Maybe someone is jealous that someone has a child, so they just protect children this way. But this is quite a big girl now, and she's still painted like this. Usually we can see children, like babies, painted this way by parents. So that is the end of the footage. I hope that you enjoyed my few days of travel footage. And if you have any questions or any comments to make, then do leave them below this video. Thank you for watching. Take care.